My regards to learn how to play chess. First of all, know the rules of this game. So let's start with the rules. First, chess figures. Chess is played by two partners on a square board divided into 64 squares. 8 times 8 times 32 white and 32 black. The board in front of the players must be alert on the right of each of them. The extreme corner filled white. Each partner has 16 figures. King, queen, rooks, mate, bishop, 8. Rounds are placed along the corner fields on the first 8 rook. First and 8 rook. First black, white, and 8 black. Next, them are 8. 8 black. A and B. 1, G8 and B8. Bishop C1 and F1. White and C8 and F8 black. 2 free squares remain the center of the line of the queen and the king. Remember the rule. The queen loves the card. Queen loves D, white square, and black loves black square. And the black queen on a black one, leaving the king with the one only the free squares. The squares of the second 8 line are occupied by pawns. 2 line and 7 line. The chess notation is a symbolic system for recording the position of the game and the moves of the figure. Each figure has its own abbreviated thing. The king, the key, the queen, the bishop, the knight. To use the notation, you need to know the board's number. The chessboard is divided into 8 horizontal and 8 vertical. The chessboard is formed the intersection of the vertical and horizontal lines. Horizontal lines are defined by number from 1 to 8. Starting from the bottom, horizontal from right. Vertical rows run from left to right and defined by the first letters of the Latin alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I advise you to practice and find the corresponding square on the diagram, for example G5. Knowing the names of all squares on the board, abbreviated names of the figures, it is easy to write down the initial and arrangement of the figure in the game. For example, E7, E8, Queen. It means the pawn has researched the 8 ranks, the turn it into the queen. E7, beats figure. For example, E7 beats figure. E7 to figure on F8, turn it into an 8 and create a chess position. Check. And winning game, white have black white pieces on the C line. But in chess literature, something they use an abbreviated notation when only the square that the piece went to is written down. For example, C4, moves C2, C4. Queen Queen E1, Queen E8. White Queen E8. If with abbreviated notations the C5 pawn captures the D6 pawn, right CT, that is the pawn on the C file captures the D pawn. C line with pieces C D5, D line. When two pieces can move to any square with any abbreviated notation, it is imperative to write down which piece made the move. For example, for both round E5, rook E5 and rook H5 can move the D5 square. D5. So we need to write rook H D5. When figures of the same name stand of the same vertical, then you need to add another horizontal number. The knight is 1 D6 and the second on E4. Then you should write an E6, E4. When recording a chess game, be sure to indicate the number of each move. For example, knight G1 is 3, white 5 moves, and knight F3. The ellipses after the numbers show that black made the move. Write down E4. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.